Introducing the Open Palm Podcast with host Jerome Shaw, available today on your favorite podcast platforms. The Open Palm Podcast is a positive, uplifting, motivational, and inspirational podcast. The host brings his insight and philosophy, and you can't help but gravitate towards his smile, his words, and his wisdom. Again, the podcast he hosts is titled The Open Palm Podcast. It's about inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas and topics. He'll also help you become more aware and in harmony with your own life, giving you a better understanding of your place in the world and using your skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. You can find the show today on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. You can also connect with the host on Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's JROMESHAW on Instagram. Jerome Shaw with the Open Palm Podcast. Motivation, meditation, mentality. Go listen, download, and subscribe today.
My friend, I have good news. You may have noticed that a few episodes ago, I did an episode called How to Overcome Adversity. And that episode was made because I received an email one morning letting me know that my entire account on the podcast platform that I host my podcast on had been deleted. Well, guess what? I did not lose hope. I did not lose faith in my work. I still felt purposeful and I still wanted to trudge on. So I had no intentions of quitting or stopping or letting the podcast go. I simply told myself, okay, I'll begin anew. I'll start a brand new slate. It'll just start back from the beginning, 500 episodes gone, no big deal. Let's just keep going. It's not about the numbers, right? But I got another email. And this email told me something very interesting. I got an email apologizing to me for what would be an inconvenience due to an error off of a suspicion of activity. Now, this was very interesting. And long story short, I went back and forth with the support team and the representatives for Anchor.fm, which is the wonderful platform here that I host my podcast on, and that distributes my podcast to other platforms like the one you may be listening on right now. And they said that they'd be happy to not only reinstate my podcast, but bring back all the episodes, all the supporters, everything that had been deleted, had been taken away. So I was very grateful, very gracious that this platform allowed that as well, and apologized. And we were all very candid with each other, very thankful for each other to have each other. I'm thankful to be a part of the platform, to put out my work, and I'm sure they're thankful for another podcaster on their platform to get their name out and spread to other people who have a voice. Your voice is valid. You who are listening, if you have a voice and you have a story, you can touch someone's life. You don't have to wait to be certified, to have a life coach certification or some identification or some qualification to be able to improve the quality of life of someone else, or to be able to impart an encouraging word of wisdom, insight. You can do it right now. So I definitely encourage you to use your voice in a way that moves the world, because people really do make the world go round. I believe that. So I was very thankful to hear the news that everything's back online, everything's back copacetic, all is well. And I think that this really taught me a lesson, that since this happened to me, I could have been really disappointed. I could have been really down in the dumps and depressed and saddened and just disheartened, discouraged, and really just let go of everything. I could have just dropped everything and decided to go continue a new pursuit. But no, I felt drawn to this. I felt drawn to you who are listening. And I wanted to put out more encouraging words for you. So I said, no, I'm not stopping. I'm going to continue this. And because I wasn't in the vibration or the frequency of lack, of scarcity, of not enough, I was in the frequency of abundance, of more than enough, of I am more than enough. I can keep doing this, in infinity, like to no end. So because I was in the vibration of I'm not losing anything, I haven't lost anything, I didn't lose anything, I got it all back. And it's just wonderful to see that in action, the law of attraction. So this was a lesson to me. May it be a lesson to you. If things happen in your life, the setbacks are not in the way, they're on the way. The roadblocks are not in the way, they're on the way. Just letting you know that stay in the vibration of positivity, stay in the vibration of peace, of joy, of goodness, and you may gain everything back that was once thought to be lost to you. Your perception, what you perceive to be gone or what you perceive to be losing, is just energy flowing, and it can flow right back to you. All waters flow to the ocean, they say. So allow things to come to you. You do not have to chase what you can attract, my friend. So thank you. Thank you so much for listening to Jerome Shaw on TOP. That is the Open Palm Podcast here in El Granada, California. The open palm, as we know, means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I pray you received an encouraging word letting you know, never give up, never ever give up on your dreams, never give up on what you are doing, what you see yourself to be doing, what you believe that you are supposed to be doing, what you are in line for, in alignment for. Never give up on your dreams. Always, always press on. Persistence, patience, and positivity will always win the day in the end, my friend. Share this episode with a like-minded individual who is learning and growing, becoming their greatest version each day, just like you, and never giving up. Pay it forward so more can hear the message. And if this is your very first time receiving this podcast, definitely subscribe for more inspirational messages like this. And if you feel it in your heart to support, consider opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw. Supporting the podcast there by clicking that link is much appreciated. Thank you to all the wonderful supporters who continue to donate and contribute to the podcast. Much love to you. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are, my friend. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and as always, take care. Hey there, my friend. So you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.